Here are some good morning variations you can try in your movement sequences, perhaps in the morning or at any point throughout the day, helping to work on your hamstring flexibility and also strength. We're going to start with feet directly under the hips. Push your bum back, and you can do this pushing your bum back towards a wall if you're struggling to feel this movement. I'm going to keep the knees above the ankles as I hinge, and at the top to stand up, I'm engaging the glutes. So from this hinge position, I'm going to squeeze my bum so the hips extend, hamstrings and glutes working. Knees can bend, but keep them above the ankles to notice if they creep forward. That's one variation, feet under the hips. I can also go for a single leg variation. And for this one, I'm going to have both feet on the floor, but one leg straight, the other one bends. Push the hips back, really nice way to work more unilaterally, working into that one side, going into that position as deep as I can. You can even add some pauses here. Fire those hips open to stand up. Obviously, with all these variations, you can add load over time as well, working on more strength in that range. That's a single leg variation. We've got a wide leg stance, having those feet wide again. Push the hips back, engage the glutes, extend the hips at the top. Try not to push them so far forward that you might be sinking into your lower back at the top here. So push the bum back, squeeze it open. Should be feeling backs to the thighs, also maybe inner thighs in this version. Okay, and a single leg variation where we're actually going to work a lot more on our balance now, and you can just let your fingers sort of touch the wall in front to help with balance on this. I'm going to stand on one leg, start to hinge at the hips, taking that leg back. Hands can be by the hips, make it harder, you can take them overhead. Engage the back glute from this position. Feel all of that movement in the standing leg. Push through that leg to come up. Again, I'm hinging still at the hips. Drawing the lower ribs in, going to where I can. Really stand and drive that leg into the floor as you're standing up. Again. And even if you're only moving just a little way from now, really working on that single leg stability and balance, you're still going to be feeling the back of that leg firing up. You can also bend the knee if you need to bend the knee, but once again, we're trying not to let it travel forward, so keep it above the ankle in that variation. Those are some good morning variations that you could add in to your morning routine, or just breaking up throughout the day, so that we're actually focusing on engaging and using the hamstrings, especially if you're sat down for long periods of time. This will be a great movement for you. Over time, try to add some load to these movements as well, but if you're just getting up in the morning, some bodyweight variations are going to feel plenty.